I have an XTool. You can see it right in that corner. I cut this on that machine and I'm going to show you in real time how long it took to actually cut. Now this is not my file, this is a file I found on the XTool website, but I am trying to make my own files. I have made one and I'm not quite sure about it. Thank you to my members, you are all awesome sauce and I really appreciate everything you do for me. I made a little unicorn, because obviously, unicorn, gotta do it. And I have put in like a scene inside the unicorn, but it's not perfect yet. Now, I drew a design, put it in ChatGPT and got it to make it into a clean line drawing. You know, not the rubbing out and the faffing about, just clean lines, like a colouring book page. And then I faffed with it in XTool and it's still not quite how I want it to be. Because eventually I'd like to be able to sell these to maybe you that's watching, or put them on eBay or whatever, or sell them in my group on Facebook. Basically to try and gain some money back from this machine because it's very expensive and we are not going to be debt free for at least 17 months, seeing as we've only made one payment. But I do not regret it one bit. It is fantastic and you'll see just how quick it is to cut out all these pieces and the intricate detail. It's not long at all. Does it smell? Yes, it smells when you're burning. You stick the pipe out the window and it goes out there, but there is that lingering burnt smell. And because I'm living in my living room, crafting in my living room, it does tend to have a little bit of a waft. It's not overly powerful because the smell, I mean, it's not coming into the house, it's outside. I'm waffling, but the smell is there, but it gets rid of the smoke out of the window very quickly. In fact, you may end up seeing some of the smoke just rippling underneath. Depends what angle I'm at the moment. So I'm painting it all black, this cat, and I'm going to do something with this that really it isn't meant for. It is basically just to layer up and have it all pretty, but I want to make a light out of it, a little lamp. So in hindsight, I wished I'd have got some flat lights. That was a problem. I needed flat lights. I haven't got any. But it works. And I love it. And because it's a cat, I really, really love it. I wanted to paint this silver so that the light will reflect from it. Because not only am I going to be painting it black and silver, I'm also going to be using UV resin. Now, that was tricky. Trying to stick this down and getting it to stay down. I put the bulb way too close to the edge. I should have put it in a bit further in, so then it only had a bit of wire to squish between two pieces of wood. Did I stick myself to this? Yes I did. And will I do it again? Yeah, obviously, it's me. So I did also run out of light. I did twist it all in half so it'd make it shorter. Did I think to measure it before I actually stuck it down? No, I did not. Because, again, me. So I'm trying to hold it down with a metal stick. I think they were something to do with paper quilling, that piece of metal on a stick. I don't even know what the thing's called, but I've used it for all sorts other than paper quilling. Again, me. So I'm now going to layer up each piece. Now, I haven't painted the other sides because you're not going to see them. Oh, you just saw the smoke there. It kind of rolls underneath and then through the pipe at the back. It's quite fascinating to watch. But you can see these lights don't stick very well. So they do kind of have to be wedged in. I tried moving it, it were down. It were not coming up. So I thought, stuff it, I'm going to weigh it down with my pretend 1, 2, 3 blocks. They're basically just offcuts of metal that Hubby brought home. But they are very heavy. And I mean heavy. So... Oh, I didn't use the 1, 2, 3 blocks. Oh, do I do that at the end? I think I might do that at the end. But anyway, I'm holding it down to make sure it stays stuck. And it's not quite got it in the head. So, sounds a bit like me. Not quite got it in the head. Sorry. Oh dear. I use clips. There we go. I've done this about a week ago. It's no wonder. But it lights up. You'd think I'd check before I did that. But I didn't. But I'm having to just make sure everything's nicely glued in. And just perfect. Because this cut, like I said, is not mine. So it is perfect. Absolutely perfect. But I'm also going to put in some of the slots as different colours with my UV colours. I'm trying to use up the tiny bottles that I've got from Temu before I go on to the next box that I think Susie sent me. I think. Susie from Serendipity, blah blah, that channel. I will pop a link in the description if I remember. If I don't, somebody please tell me, because I'm a pillock. So I'm using backing tape. I think this is Temu as well. Yes, it is, because it's not very tacky. But I'm pressing it down to roll, and unfortunately, I do get a little bit of a leak. I must have not pressed it down hard enough in a certain area. And I'm using some glitters. Oh, I'm not using coloured UV. I'm using glitters. Do you know? Waste time listening to me. I talk rubbish. So I'm mixing the glitter in with the UV. Oh dear. I'm not even going to say which UV I'm using because I can't tell you. It just came on screen, so, you know, if you spotted it, that's the one I'm using. And this red glitter is absolutely stunning. And that's Temu too. I think I've got red, black, gold, silver, green. It's really nice. See that one there that's being cut right now? Well, I have the pieces of that separate. So I'm going to do something with the waste bits too. Oh, and the bits that fall out of the cat, they're going to get shoved in something. And that'll be next week's videos. Yeah. I like it. I did a lot of faffing. But I like it. Did it work out properly? Probably not. But I like it. I'll give you a hint. It may start with a skull. I do like skulls. But I don't want to colour every one of these. What do you call them? Cutouts. That's it, cutouts. I'm only doing so many. I'm doing red, gold. Did I do silver? I'm asking you like you all know. Oh dear, I really should do the voiceovers when I've done the video. Mind you saying that, I can walk into a room and not know what I've just done, or why I'm even there. So, you know, probably a waste of time even thinking about that. But like I said, I'm going to do inside, not everything. And I'm doing all of this at once because it just saves time. Although I had noticed while I was doing them, I just got a little bit of a leak. it's only the tiniest leak, you can't really see it, and you don't really see it when it's done, so it's all good. And I'm going to use my double-sided UV lamp from Resiners to get the light from underneath and on top, so because it's coloured and it is quite pigmented, this glitter, so you want to be able to get it with both sides. I mean, the UV I'm sticking in, I'm only putting it in thin layers anyway. A couple I do have to refill because I do it too thin, because I'm trying to be dead careful, and I only do a couple of those on his back because it's like, nah. So yeah, I've just UV'd it, cooked it, and now I'm just going in with clear, and I'm using the tiniest dot on the end of, what's that tool called? Oh, here we go again. Brain's just farted. Oh god, I've just said dot, haven't I? Dotting tool. There we go. Ah, dear. Brain. Not braining. So I'm going in with just clear. And this is to fill in the rest, because I want it to look like it's stained glass, basically. And there's no use having just a few bits filled in when you really need all of it done. So I am actually fast forwarding on this. The XTool is actually cutting in real time, but now it's time to peel off the tape, and this comes off like a dream. And you can see just there, that's where it leaks a little bit with the red, but like I said, it makes no difference to the front. It all looks cool. And if I'd have thought on, I'd have used this tape again instead of just scrunching it all up. I'm such a Nelly. So now it's time to put that on top of there. And I've got to be careful that I line it up properly. Oh, look at that. It's so pretty. But wait till you see it lights up. Oh, I love it. I'm such a child with pretty things and things that I like cats and unicorns. I'm easily pleased. It don't take a lot to please me. I mean, seriously, it really does not take a lot to please me. So I'm going in with the super glue, and I think I'm using the green stuff this time. I don't know why. No, I'm not. I'm using the good stuff. The green stuff's good, don't get me wrong, but I like this one better. It stays stuck better, that makes sense. And now time to put on the frame. Now this one I had to be really careful because it's very fine, and once I've got it down, especially with this glue, I've got to be careful that I get it stuck in the right place. And guess who didn't? That would be me. So I did have to adjust it very, very quickly. I mean, super quick. Oh, I had a bit of a panic. I didn't want to fail at the end and just break it or ruin it completely. So I am trying to get every line. Don't necessarily need glue all over the lines, just enough. And it's just slightly off when I press it down. I was so annoyed. And then it slips. And I'm like, oh no, this is not going to dry, this is going to stick silly, and oh, I bungled it. But luckily, I save it. And I think this is when I use the blocks, just to make sure they're all stuck down. And I'm going to go round the outside of the cat with the silver paste, just to give it that bit of extra something. And I'm also going to stick it to a block, but you don't see me stick it to a block, but you'll see it in the video at the end. It looks really nice, but I do wonder whether I should put some words on the block, like meow or something. I don't know. So when you see it in its finished glory. I mean, look at that. That's so pretty. It's so pretty. Look how quick it was. In the time for this video, for the time it's took for this video to be made, that's done. It's cut. So what's that? 15 minutes? But it's pretty. Look at it. I like it. And you can also see the light through the back. And I'm not unhappy about that. I do like it. It gives it more of a glow. So next time, I have learnt something from this, and that's to get some different lights and be more careful. And maybe next time I'll just leave it in wood. I don't know, but I quite like it. So please take a look at the video at the end so you can see it all in its fanciness. Let me know what I should write at the bottom. If I should put like a cricket symbol or sign or words, I don't know. And please leave me a comment, like, subscribe, hype if you can, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.